All right, it's the Ron and Fez show. This is the last day before vacation. Hicks, I don't know whether I should even ask this or not, but I see, Fez Whatley, you are in tears right now. Jill Hennessy said something mean to you, or people said something mean. What happened? What went wrong?
There was a whole discussion.
Uh-huh.
Of what's... Excuse me.
You take a second. Hicks, you were in here with me.
Yeah.
Fez went out to meet Jill Hennessy.
Wonderful Jill Hennessy.
Bring her in. And during the interview, I noticed Fez started sobbing. You were holding the mic on the thing. By the way, some people were complaining there wasn't enough volume when she first came in as well. Is that what you were upset about, Fez, the volume?
Well, yeah.
There was a discussion. What was the discussion?
To get more volume on her. And of what song she was going to perform when she came in here.
Well, she played the song from the film.
Which makes sense, but I was told there was going to be a completely different song. In fact, Jill told me herself, I don't want to play the song from the movie.
All right. Now, here's what I noticed all this, and I'm trying not to laugh. But I see this take place. Fez is standing there with a mic on Jill Hennessy while she's playing her song that she wrote herself.
Yeah.
She wrote the song. The song is in the...
Roadie, right?
Yeah, in the movie Roadie, and everybody, I would imagine that is. While she's playing, Fez starts to tear up, and he's looking at the woman that Jill brought with her. And Hicks, I'm not even making this up.
I saw this.
Hicks, he's doing this. He keeps mouthing, and I can just hear, and I'm trying not to fucking laugh, but I think finally this fucker's melting down. Fezzy, I don't. Here's what I feel like I'm doing right now, and I see you're wiping your eyes, and I don't want to get you upset, but when it comes to the interviews, I got you in right field, but I need to put you in the right field of right field. I got to get you in a fucking place where I don't know what happens.
Shift them off.
The good thing is you just gave her the flu, if that makes you feel any better.
A little bit, yes.
But I think she's, she's a big star. She's, maybe she's going to change her mind a little bit. Maybe you should have taken a couple moments to talk to her. Because
I did. I went over it and over it with her.
We were going to bring her into a Blue Oyster Cult song.
Right.
I went in deep as I could possibly think since we played 2 the other day. And I think I can only get to 3 Blue Oyster Cult songs. So we would have brought her into Stairway to the Stars. But you said she's doing a different song. I'm like, whatever. Let's bring her in. She's a nice person. I like the other people from the movie. It's a nice little movie. They're looking for a distributor. It should have been easy enough. But, Fez, I can't look over during this and see you sobbing and going, Gaga, Gaga. Now, here's the fucking thing I also want to point out. Opie and Jay Moore say I just start this shit up out of nowhere. I'm not fucking inventive enough to write that crazy fucking scene.
It was out there.
A man holding a mic to a guitar, a grown man, sobbing and going gaga, gaga at another woman. I thought he had turned into a baby. I thought he was fucking talking baby talk. Did you think she was going to do a Lady Gaga song?
That's what she told me. She was going to do Lady Gaga's Just Dance.
I don't even know that song, but doesn't Lady Gaga have this huge kind of fucking wall of sound? Does she do acoustic numbers?
Not that I'm aware of, but it's like the publicist gave me...
Are you making this stuff up in your head?
No, she insisted. She goes, I want to play this one. I don't want to play the song from the movie because it's more up. That the song from the movie's too far, it's too down.
Fezzy.
And I am under some sort of fucking curse.
What curse are you under? What curse are you under, buddy?
Where nothing goes right.
And then Hicks is laughing and shit, and that doesn't help. I think we were just laughing at the Gaga and crying.
A little bit. It's just getting crazy.
Maybe if... All right, you just threw your cry rag across the room.
Just one thing go right. One thing.
I don't think she was going to play a Gaga song. I mean, you might have heard that in your head, but it just doesn't even make sense.
It didn't make sense to me when she said it for the third time, because I kept asking her, are you absolutely sure you want to play Lady Gaga? Because it sounded absolutely ridiculous to me.
Maybe because it didn't... I don't know. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but it certainly couldn't happen the way that you heard it. I mean, this is about a roadie with Blue Oyster Cult.
Right.
That's far away from Gaga.
Yeah. They were playing before she was even born.
Mike, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Fezzy, she was just fucking with you. I mean, it was good-natured fucking, but clearly she wasn't going to play Lady Gaga, so nothing to be really upset about.
Do you think that was just like one of those things where you said to her, like, what song are you going to be playing? It was so obvious that she would play the song from the movie that she went to you, oh, I'll be playing Lady Gaga. You know what I mean? Like, duh. Maybe she just thought, like, what a stupid question.
No, because the publicist was, she'll either play the song from the movie or she'll play Lady Gaga. And that was before Jill Hennessy even came down the hallway.
Why would you, during the song, right, while you're holding a mic on a thing, start to go like this to the publicist? Gaga, Gaga.
I just wanted to see if maybe Jill had made a mistake there and was going to play Gaga instead.
But you saw what she was playing, right? She's not going, it's kind of like the ship has sailed. The cat has been fucked. She's not going to suddenly turn around and go, wait, I don't want to sing the song to promote the movie. I want to sing a Lady Gaga song that has nothing to do with the movie. I don't know. Dan, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Yeah, Fezzy, are you really crying because she decided to play a different song?
No, I'm crying because nothing goes right.
Wait, nothing went wrong.
We played the same song twice.
He is right about that. That's kind of fucking crazy. Here's what we got to do, Fezzy. I got to take you out of the high-pressure situation. I can't have you meet the guest. And then I can't have you, she didn't want to sit here. She sat over there. We didn't get her mic'd up. She didn't know she was doing a live show. When she left here, she said...
That she knew.
She said to me, and I swear to you, hey, was this live? Because she wasn't happy with her E string. She wanted time to... She couldn't believe that we just brought her in and said, okay, you want to do a tune for us? She wanted to take a little time and tune up. She was telling me that after. But we need to... Hicks.
She knew all that stuff.
Ron.
She didn't know that we were live. I'm telling you. We sat and talked about Ron and Bobby and all this after the thing. She's saying, hey, the guy said such great things about being here. We cannot believe that this early on we're getting support. Fez, all kidding aside, she's a big star. She's done 2 hit TV shows. Now she's doing stuff with HBO, Michael Mann. The fact that she went and did this movie was just like a passion thing for her, It doesn't make sense that she would want to be in this confusing situation. Where are we going to put you, Big Cat? Where's the Big Cat go?
Nursing home.
We looked some of those up, right?
I wouldn't doubt it.
No, we did during the last problem you had. You will be the youngest person in the nursing home. But the interesting thing, that when you work it out with 3 hots, and the fucking room that you get, it's pretty good prices for New York City. I'm not even kidding you. You're like, well, shit, maybe I should move into a nursing home. It's fucking cheaper than I am here, and then I don't have to pay for food.
Fuck. But those windows aren't broken.
Freak Dog, you're on Fez.
Hey, was this the pilot episode of your new show, Ron Bennington's Pride Reviews?
You know, it was a very odd thing. And part of me thought, am I going to bring attention to this, why it's going on? Should I say to her, why is my partner making baby noises? Because here's the funny thing, Fez. I had no idea you meant Lady Gaga. I saw you crying. You're holding a mic up to a fucking guitar. You're crying and go like this. Gaga, Gaga. And I swear to God, I go, he is going to shit his pants. He's in some kind of a fucking baby meltdown. I'm so glad that you told me it was Lady Gaga.
Yeah, that was the song she wanted to do. That she insisted on doing.
So did you expect that when you were going Gaga, Gaga for the publicist to stop her?
Yeah, because there was a couple seconds there where she was still yet tuning the guitar, and I thought that...
No, it was while she was singing that you were saying Gaga.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw him turn as she started singing, like the song started.
That was the craziest shit. I wish you would have even explained the Lady Gaga to me and just let me fucking think that you fucking melted down like that.
And then I didn't know if she was going to want to do two songs. If she was going to want to do both of them.
I saw the fucking movie. It's a movie about a roadie for Blue Oyster Cult. There's no fucking Lady Gaga in there. You're talking bananas right now.
The publicist told me she's already played late.
You're not making sense. And I don't mean, maybe I don't know what to fucking tell you. She's here to promote a movie. And was that even the publicist? Why do you always have so much trouble with publicists?
Because I guess they're liars.
So I can't have you interact with them anymore.
So it sounded nuts to me, too, in the hallway, that she would want to play that song.
Bob, you're on Fez.
Yeah, it's starting to not be funny anymore. Fez is obviously suffering from dementia. You got to get him some help, man.
Bob, tell me what other help there is. He's been to psychiatrists. He's been to psychologists. He's been to fucking people to work on him about theater stuff to find his character. He's got the heart guy. He's got the brain guy. I mean, seriously, the help is there. Now, is he getting better? No, he's not getting any better. I mean, that fucking crying and saying Gaga in front of Jill Hennessy was the nuttiest shit I ever saw. But, dude, I can't have you out there. They're not going to bring fucking people in anymore. You can't be going Gaga at a fucking publicist after you know you already have publicist fucking problems. Barry, you're on Fez.
Fezzy, maybe she was saying Godzilla. Godzilla.
God damn it, I should have fucking... That's the song I should have went to. I didn't even think of that.
She didn't play that either.
David, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, morning, guys. Great radio, man. I thought I heard a couple of goo-goos before the Gagas.
There was no Goo Goo Dolls. That would have been sounded just as crazy.
No, Goo Goo Gaga is like what fucking babies say, and I thought that you were doing baby talk while you were crying. And I don't know how far away you had the mic. You were very shy with miking up. You got to be roadie yourself if you're going to be in that position. You got to think like a roadie. I got to flip you out of there. Hicks, I hate to have you meet the publicists and stuff because of the way you look and act.
Huh?
Well, you say fuck and you smell
what the fuck
bad.
is up, Jill Hennessy?
See, I don't want that. But at the same
Got your fucking
thing,
axe with you, huh? It's Ron and Fez show.
Trevor and Reno, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, man, this is great. I've never got to hear someone have a stroke and go crazy live on the radio before.
What? You said everything was going wrong today, Fez. Was this just like a build-up to it? You said you need something to go right, everything's going wrong?
Yeah, not just today, every day.
What do you mean?
Just something's getting fucked up every day.
Do you think that she's been like... You think she's behind it?
No.
Dino, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Fez, I'm sending you some big hugs right through the phone. But here's an idea. What if we hang a tape recorder from Fez's neck? Then we really would know what's going on, and we're guaranteed some awkward audio for the show.
We could have like a fucking Pal Talk camera fucking strapped to his head.
Yeah, I don't even have any witnesses on this one. Spencer wasn't out there.
Oh, no.
Spencer said, dude, you're going to love her. She's great. They're so fucking happy that, you know, you're helping them promote this thing. And, you know, I had Dave Marsh on this show before. I'm a huge fan of Dave Marsh. He's a great rock writer. He's one of those guys that, you know, was in the smallest rooms finding people throughout the years, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he's just got a great ear. And the fact that he champions her as a singer, I thought, wow, that's really fucking interesting. And now she's doing this little movie. I told you I'm a gigantic fan of Ron Eller, so, and Bobby, I think, is an amazing actor. I mean, these guys have done this really small fucking film. And to get to that point where, in the middle of all that, I look over, and my buddy is wandering away with the microphone, not miking her up, crying and going, Gaga, Gaga. I seriously, and I'm like, I almost said to Jill Hennessy, what is this man doing? But then I thought to myself, I don't want to make this harder on her.
No. Just performing.
Greg, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, are you sure you're saying Gaga? I wasn't trying to get the publicist to say cookie.
See, that's the other thing. It wasn't that long ago that you said your cat said cookie. And it did. He was, remember how many times in a row he said cookie over and over? That's what he was doing with, and again, I'm not trying to laugh at you, Fez.
And that went horribly wrong.
What did?
Oh, the cat speaking.
No, the cat said cookie and everybody liked it and you were a big hit that day. Rich, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez, how are you? Fez, I fucking love you to death, but you're your own regular Wizard of Oz. No fucking brain, no heart. What are we going to do with you, kid? I love you,
No
boy.
knife. Here's Radio Shark. He'll help us.
Fez, maybe she was just annoyed when you asked her what she was going to play, and she was saying, fuck ya. Fuck ya.
Could that have been it?
I don't think so.
She seemed really cool.
Hell yeah.
Mark, you're on Run of Fez.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
This is so sad, but so funny at the same time.
It is sad and funny.
Did the publicist see Fez crying and mouthing Gaga?
Yes. Yes. Because, look, so he's got her mic'd. The publicist is sitting about 4 feet away in a chair. She starts to sing her song. Fez is wandering around with the mic that's supposed to be on Jill because she's now singing and playing the guitar, so we need 2 mics. And he's going to the publicist, Gaga. It was the nuttiest shit ever.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Fez. I love you. See ya.
Jeff, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, buddy, love the show. Hey, Fezzy, I don't think it's that big of a deal, man. I think could there have been just a miscommunication with the publicist of, like, she said Gaga to play her into, like, entrance theme. You know, as you're introducing her.
Oh, no, because the publicist brought it up to me first, and I'm like, this sounds crazy. And so I waited for Jill Hennessy to come around the corner and triple-checked that she wanted to play a Lady Gaga song.
Who are we going to put in that, Jim? Where are we going to put you when this goes on? Because this is too much on you.
I have no idea. I'm worthless wherever I'm at.
No, that's not the spirit, is it, pal? Is that helpful?
No.
we're just going to find the right slat for you. You're like that fucking water pistol that shoots jelly. You can't be hard on yourself about that. You're unique.
How hard could it be? Ask the woman what she wants to play. She comes in and plays it. The easiest thing in the world.
I guarantee you there's not another fucking guy who would have thought of going gaga gaga where somebody was playing. Mm. I don't know what to do here with this, but I know you're upset, but we're going to take a little vacation and we're going to find a different slot. I don't want you out there with this kind of pressure on you.
There shouldn't be any pressure.
Well, there's apparently a lot of pressure today. And I thought that you had the fucking mental breakdown when you were doing that.
It felt like it.
I was dying just to go to the audience. Fez is crying and saying gaga, gaga while this is happening. Oh, that was strange. Jeff, you're on the Run of Fez show. Jeff.
Yeah. Sorry, Ron. Hey, you know, Fez had all this other work done. Maybe you just need to go get his hearing checked. Fuck you, Pepper Hicks.
That's coming up a lot lately, too, Fez, about your hearing. I'm sure you didn't hear that correctly.
That's why I made sure I asked it over and over again. Just to be sure. And wrote it down.
Well, luckily I couldn't fucking read that because I didn't want to take your fucking flu paper off of you. But I do see that you put down Gaga and you scratched out Ghost in My Head. And she did Ghost in My Head.
Uh-huh.
Now, you saying that maybe she'd play more songs, but I only have one song listed on here. I'm not going to ask the person to keep playing fucking songs.
That's what the publicist gave me. She goes, she'll play either one of those. Let's ask her when she comes around the corner. I asked her 3 times.
Maybe asked her too many times, and just...
She wanted to do Gaga because it was more up-tempo, and she thought the audience would appreciate it more.
Yeah, well, this is a Gaga audience. There's no doubt about that.
We're little monsters, all of us, Ron.
Hey, let's not be mean. John, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, Fezzy, listen, quick question. Have you consulted a doctor as far as taking some type of medication to kind of just alleviate some of the pressures? Because, I mean, just being in the field a little bit, I'm kind of listening to you. You're kind of getting me a little nervous just how quickly you get depressed and how quickly you go into this overwhelming emotion. Are you taking anything right now?
No, I'm not taking any psychotropics or whatever they're called.
Have you considered sitting down with the physician or sitting down with the therapist?
Might be time for
that.
I've taken so many of those, and they just make me feel like I'm crawling out of my skin.
There have been a lot of breakthroughs, and, you know, I don't want to give you tons of advice, but I would really recommend it. I love the show, and I don't want to see you get hurt. I'd really love to see you kind of just sit down with the doctor and maybe give it one more shot because I'm concerned, honestly, and I'd really love to see you get better. All right, boys.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
The Advice Show.
Boy, you know, the funny thing is I thought we'd come in here. I know. Oh, now you're upset. But I know you had set your alarm early today. You really wanted to watch the princess get married and the prince.
Oh, yeah.
It was going to be a big fun day for you.
I came in very, very happy, very excited about the royal wedding. I thought it was just beautiful.
And then this happened.
And then, forget it, that's all gone.
This kind of like ruined the wedding for you?
Yeah. I don't even remember the wedding now.
Bobby, Texas, you're on Fez.
And perhaps she wanted to walk into Lady Gaga and sing Ghost in My Head. Perhaps Fez just got a little mixed up there.
You had to have gotten something mixed up.
No, because if I had only said it one time, I would say, yeah, you're probably right. I screwed that up. I heard it wrong. But when I ask it, and I have it written out, and she says yes, and I ask it again, and a third time, that's it. That's what I want to do. This will be a lot of fun. I think the audience is going to love it.
But did it really happen?
Yes, it absolutely happened.
Matt, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie B. Hey, I think we could instantly lighten Fezzi's mood if we can just get him to say, New York Funk Exchange. God bless you, Fezzi.
Dave, Toronto.
Hey, I think maybe because Fez asked her so many times, she felt forced to do that song. Because when you asked her what she's going to play, and I guess I'll play, it didn't sound like she was planning on it.
I guess I'll play it.
But, I mean, here's the thing. If I'm here and somebody's going to come in and play in the studio, right?
Uh-huh.
And they told me what song they were going to play, I wouldn't keep asking them over and over like it was a bad idea. Maybe you panicked her into thinking Lady Gaga. I can't imagine her playing that. But maybe you panicked her into thinking that was a bad, choice for her.
No, and I even told her, I said, we're playing the song from the movie when you come in. We'll be playing the song. So she knew.
Remember what she said to us? Hicks, what did she say?
Oh, they're playing Ghost in My Head.
She couldn't fucking believe it.
She was surprised. It was a surprise.
Didn't know where we got it from, because I guess it hadn't been released. And you got a piece of it, right?
Oh, for website. Jill Hennessy. They had pieces of it on her website.
It's a very strange thing. None of these puzzle pieces are fitting together. But I do know that she did say what Hicks said, because she said it to me and Hicks, and then she didn't want to sit in that chair. She wanted to go over there, and she didn't know that we were live. You got to tell the people, too, that we're live.
I
This
did
is a live
say
show.
we were live. I don't know why she said it again. I did say that to her. And she'd be talking to you.
But, all right, you're upset about this, right?
Yeah.
On a scale of, 0 to 10, how do you think it went?
I thought it went well. I thought it was a 9.
All right, so then why are you crying?
Because it was a big screw-up.
How can it be a 9 and a screw-up?
I think she left feeling really good about it.
I feel okay about it. She got to, do her stuff. I saw people were writing in, holy shit. I'm a giant fan of that show like Hicks was, and everybody knows her shows. There's some people out there that didn't even know that she sings. Now they hear her sing. We had a nice conversation talking about Rhodey. She's excited about this little movie. We bring up this HBO show that I didn't even know about. And we're all fans of David Milcher from John from Cincinnati. And what else he do? Deadwood?
Deadwood, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a brilliant guy. And here's a show with Nick Nolte and Dustin Hoffman in it. And it's going to be about gangsters and gambling. And it's,
I
don't know. I don't see it being all that bad. I thought it all went well. But that's why I didn't understand when I looked over. I'm like, oh, this is going nuts. Because I like when people come in and play live on the air. Because it's very unique. It's going to sound different from the record, different from this. And, of course, she's a television star and she's singing. And then to look over, well, this is all going nice and all, and seeing you crying and going, Gaga, 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 at a fucking publicist. I don't know how I didn't bust up laughing. I mean, in fucking side, I'm doing fucking backflips. Seriously, I can't believe, the laughter I got wasn't like humorous laughter. It was nervous laughter, It's like fucking, the weirdest shit. I felt like fucking acid kicked in. Doug, you're on Run Fest. I had church laughs going. Yeah,
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
What do you got?
Hey, Ronnie B. I think it's time for you to take Fez down by the river and do what a friend would do in this situation and tell him to look across the field at the bunny rabbits over there.
No.
I'll mice and mend this shit.
I'm not going to, seriously, I'm not going to shoot him in the back of the head while telling him that we're going to have a rabbit farm. I can't do that. Not until it's too far gone. I can't. Plus, won't I get busted for that?
We'll cover everything up. Don't.
I know, but those other people are going to be like, well, he could have went on meds. Jeff, Indianapolis, you're on Fez.
Hey, how's it going, Ronnie B?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you know that show Hoarders, how everyone's an enabler and all that? And you're just too much of an enabler to Fez. Every time I turn the show on, he's fucking crying and crying and crying. It's
You must be enjoying it.
I can't stand it.
Well, you keep turning it on and on and on.
Yeah, but that's because I love the show.
Oh, thank you.
But
let me just.
For you to be such an enabler to Fez is disgusting.
I know some people see. If people either say I'm a bully to Fez or enabler to Fez. I know it's my fault somehow. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether I'm too much of an enabler or I demand too much of them. I got an email from a friend of ours the other day who said, I keep looking at Fez like he was the Fez that I know, and I need to accept this Fez and not think that he's going to come back. I don't know. It was a fucking shop major. I don't know which way it goes. But I will tell you this, all right, and I didn't even think of this with the audience. This weekend on Ron Bennington Interviews, Steve Earle is on, great Texas singer-songwriter, amazing. And Emmylou Harris, who, fantastic singer, she's won 12 Grammys. And she came in, and we played one of her songs, and she has a song called Darling Kate, which is about Kate McGarrigle. And we look over, and Fez, sitting in that chair, you were, and you sat quietly up to that point, but we look over as we're playing a song off of her new album, and it's about her losing her friend. Fez is sobbing and sobbing hard. So I say, you okay? He goes, yeah, just this song. And Kate looks over at him. I mean, I'm not sorry, not Kate. Emmylou looks over at him and then backs at me and just locks eyes with me and doesn't want any, you know. And then I even brought up, like, you know, when you write a song like that and someone's moved by it, she's just like, yeah. So I just moved on. I'm like, so this is 2 guests in a row that you openly sobbed in front of.
Yeah. With Emmylou, it's just such a beautiful song.
Right, but you
with
can't
Jill, it was the wrong song.
It doesn't normally happen like that.
Speaking of Emmylou Harris, we're also doing Follow Friday. Go to twitter.com, follow RB Interviews. Someone's going to win the brand new Emmylou Harris CD signed by her called Hard Bargain. So it's a Follow Friday on the Ron and Fez Show.
All right, well, that's a weird one.